special gravel pass can be found in the foothills of the Langeberg, about 15 kilometers northwest of Heidelberg in the Western Cape. It provides exceptional views and interesting driving on a gravel road that can get very tricky when wet. In addition, frequent flooding of the low-level bridge at the Seekoeigat farm can be problematic after heavy rain. The 11.3 kilometer long pass has an altitude variance of 387 meters with some very stiff gradients of up to 1 in 5. Most of these occur on the first southern ascent. This pass also has the unusual feature of having a major and minor summit within its length. Like the other passes along this beautiful gravel drive, this one is also tricky to find. We advise driving this road as part of a loop, which should include the Moody's Pass, Bosmansbos, Doornkraal, and then this pass. The first southern ascent of 4 kilometers is seriously steep, and most vehicles will need to be in second gear for most of this climb. Our video footage starts at the summit area, which is also known as Erkiesvleisseberg, and it traverses the Hessequa Hills Nature Reserve. Out of sight, deep down at the bottom of the valley on your left, is the Duivenhoeksrivier Dam. Extensive views to the north and east are truly breathtaking as the road winds its way along a spine of the mountain towards the valley of the Duivenhoeks River, where the farm Seekoeigat is traversed. Like its sister passes, the Bosmansbos and Doornkraal, this pass is also, quite astonishingly, not an officially recognized or named mountain pass. We have unofficially named it the Seekoeigat Pass in deference to the farm at its foot. Once over the summit, the road enters an easy but steep S-bend to the right. At the end of this long straight part of the descent is a sharp S-bend to the right. Just before the road crosses the river, the farm buildings of the Libertas farm appear on the left. After a few sharp curves, the crossing of the river follows over a low-level concrete causeway. This bridge and valley are subject to frequent flooding, and there's almost always water here. The road then climbs steeply to the left up a small hillock and then descends again to pass the farm Seekoeigat. After the farm, the road starts ascending via a 90-degree left-hand S-bend amidst densely cultivated orchards and fields to terminate at a small neck at an altitude of 405 meters. Be aware of farming activity in this valley, and caution should be exercised in terms of animals, children, and farming implements. This beautiful gravel pass is a tonic for the senses and comes highly recommended. It is drivable in a normal car if the weather is good. If you drive this route from west to east, you will encounter no less than 5 of these passes, all as a precursor to the fabulous Gijsmanshoek Pass a little further to the east. From the west, they are first the Moody's Pass, then the Bosmansbos Pass, followed by the Doornkraal Pass, then this pass, the Seekoeigat Pass, and finally the Vaardrift Pass. The Vaardrift Pass ends at the turnoff to the Gijsmanshoek Pass, and here you have a choice of also turning right and heading back to Heidelberg. Please note that it is not possible to traverse the Gijsmanshoek Pass in a vehicle without four-wheel drive.